Hello, Hedge Bangers! How are ya? Welcome along to this week's edition of the Hedge at Home. And I'm going to sing a song, and then I'm going to clean my glasses because I can hardly see a thing through them. Here we go. The red hot sun burns up the hill. The winter's bright, the summer's king. I tramp these acres and I feel once upon a time. And then it seemed that everything we saw and touched and felt was real. You turn the tap, you turn the wheel, breathing free. Once in a lifetime, you live in love. Once in a lifetime, you die. Once in a moment, the sun goes down. Protect and survive. Protect and survive. Oh, now you search the open evening sky. Trace the memory in your eyes, for the prophet's hurry and the deluge lie in tears around your door. Once there were trees and livestock here, a mother's love, the warning's clear. You chose to turn away from fear, breathing free. Once in a lifetime, you live in love. Once in a lifetime, you die. Once in a moment, the sun goes down. Protect and survive. Protect and survive. There's a faceless cross on a distant hill, a wasted voice, a silent scream, where lovers love and the dreamers dream. You stand and dream alone. You took your sacrifice to the gods of war, traded your children's life for a mess of gold. You beat your plowshares into swords, breathing free. Once in a lifetime, the luck of love. Once in a lifetime, you die. Once in a moment, the sun goes down. Protect and survive. Protect and survive. Protect and survive. Protect and survive. There we go, protect and survive. I thought it was a bit quite appropriate at the moment, obviously, with what's going on in Ukraine, to do that one. And my mind was wandering all the way through that. You probably realised I made a couple of mistakes because my mind was wandering. You listen to the lyrics that you're singing, and suddenly things sort of become very real, and you realise what some people are going through, and it's so sad. But you know, to all our friends in Ukraine, keep going, keep fighting, and hopefully you'll get there in the end. So anyway, the last couple of weeks, what's been happening? Well, big bit of news for you. First of all, one of our regular listeners, watchers even, Louise, she's moved into a new flat. So I hope you're going to be really happy in your new home, Louise. And so this is the first time she's watching us from her new flat. Isn't that amazing? That's brilliant. What else? Bank holiday, wasn't it? Yeah. Did you enjoy it? It was Easter. For those of you not in the UK, of course, it was the Easter, and hopefully you had a great Easter holidays, and Kat was given an Easter egg, and Kat's lactose intolerant and gluten free, and what's the other thing? Vegan. So she was bought a very, very special Easter egg. Tasted horrible. It really did. She gave it to me, and it tastes just like, remember that really cheap Kinnerton chocolate? I was saying to her yesterday, oh, Kat, it was awful. It was just like that cheap Kinnerton chocolate. And she said, Dad, it is that cheap Kinnerton chocolate. So there you go. You've all been eating gluten, dairy, and animal-free chocolate for years and not knowing it. That's the reason. It's Kinnerton. Other than that, it was a great Easter weekend in the UK. We had lovely weather. It was really, really nice. And I had fires in the garden. I don't mean I set fire to the garden. I mean, I had the fire pit out in the garden and sat round it. And I had a mate round on the Sunday and my neighbour round on the Maundy Thursday. And it's great fun. It's really nice to sit outside with a fire and just drink a few beers and enjoy life. So, I had a good time. I just hope you did. We're going to go on to our first video of the day. And, boy, this video has been... one of the... When you get a tune and it becomes an earworm and you start thinking, oh my God, and you just cannot get it out of your head. Well, our friend Pat Fagan, he's done it again. This is actually a re-recording of one that he did with the Mysterious Calls, his group, and but he's put it out again, and it's called "And So You Will Be Mine," and you're going to love this because you won't be able to forget it. Take it away.
And so you will be mine, and so you will in time, and no one can make you anywhere, and nothing can hurt you, 'cause no one can see you standing there. So you will be mine, and so you will in time, and everyone's laughing, 'cause no one can look into your eyes, and everyone's looking, and I don't think they realize that you are here, and you are there, and you'll be here tomorrow. You'll take away my sorrow. I look at the TV, I see the shadows everywhere, moving and shaking. Cast a rainbow through your hair, and so you will be mine, and so you will in time, and no one can make you, no one can take you anywhere, and nothing can hurt you, 'cause no one can see you standing there, and so you will be mine, and so you will be mine, and so you will be mine,
There you go. I hope you enjoyed that because I absolutely love that song. As I say, it's And So You Will Be Mine, and it's by Pat Fagan. You can check him out on Facebook at facebook.com/Pat Fagan Songs. Worth doing. What else we got on the show for you today? And I must stop doing that because it affects the microphone. We've got another video coming up shortly, and this time it's from I've forgotten. Brain freeze. I've got another video coming up from Cat. Help me out. Isn't it really weird how these things just hit you? Oh, it's from Brian Temple, of course. Yeah, Brian's done a really lovely version of Vincent. You're going to enjoy that. It's the old Don McLean classic. And there's some lovely Vincent van Gogh artwork during the video. So you're going to enjoy that. And then we got Ian Francis Osborne, who's put together a wonderful sort of 30 minutes for us. Now, I've got to say thank you. Thank you, Ian. Thank you. I know he's watching at the moment. Really grateful to Ian because behind the scenes, what you don't know is that we had quite a big name actually lined up for today, and they sort of pulled out really last minute-ish. And Ian stepped in, and he's actually put together a wonderful little set, and it includes one of my favourite songs ever, Pinball. You're going to enjoy the set. It's a really good set. So that's coming up later. And also, and I can talk about him because he's not here this week, during the last show, Mike said, like this idea of putting the bonus video at the end. Because remember we put Joel Raphael's video at the end because it had a few problems the week before. Basically, it had been mic'd. As in Mike Booty. And we put it at the end, and Mike said to me, he said, you've been doing this 2 years now. You must have an awful lot of videos stashed away. Maybe you could do this as a regular feature, put a little bonus at the end. So we're going to do that. And this week we're going to get Ben Glover. And Ben Glover gave us a video right at the start of lockdown, really. All that time ago, back in 2020, wasn't it? Lockdown started. And it's a lovely sort of video, and it's sort of, all three musicians all in different places playing together, and it's beautiful. So that's going to come up right at the end of the show. We're going to have a quick look and see. I know there's lots of people watching today. Louise Booty, Brian Temple, as I said. Hiya, Brian. Louise is sort of, as I said, she's moved into her new flat, and she's actually mentioning that she loves her new home, and she's going to invite myself and Kat over because Kat is here today. She's being Mike today. Now, Mike was supposed to go away for the weekend with his wife, you know what I mean? But that's been scuppered because they got COVID. Yep. So, kept him well away from here. And so Kat stepped in to help out this week. We've got Ian Francis Osborne watching, Donna Brett, Bob and Kathy Yankowski, Diane Rickaby, hiya Diane, Mark Wyatt, Rosemary Phelps. Who else has said anything? David Walls. Now David is going to be appearing on the show in 2 weeks' time because we're going to do our live extravaganza from Cropredy. Fingers crossed, hoping the signal holds up and all that. But it should be really great. We've got David Walls, we've got Bob Carter, we've got Alchemy Acoustic, and we've got Brighter Than. So it's going to be really good because you're not going to see much of me. We've got so many other acts. So you're going to really enjoy that. So what else have we got? Mark Schlesinger, he says, nice song. It is a good song, isn't it? And Rosemary Phelps is saying, looking very summery. And there's Pat Fagan saying hi. So hi, Pat. As I was just saying, in case you missed it, Pat, what a lovely song. And So You Will Be Mine is. going through my head all the time these days. So it's about time we did another song, isn't it? And this is a song that I learnt from a Simon Nicol album, and he got it from Hugh Williams. And I've sung it for years and years, and I actually sang it at my dad's funeral. And I'd planned to sing it, and what I didn't know is that the priest's eulogy, just before I was due to sing my song, was going to be all about my dad's experiences during the Second World War. And then I got up and sang this song, and I think I, at that point, reduced the congregation to tears. You'll see why. Mother of disaster, sister of all fate, do you count the tragedies we see? Father of confusion, brother of debate, do you recall the sister of Rosemary? The doodlebugs were flying, the blitz was at its height. Sleeping with a sister only fine, and no one heard the one that hit, the one that blew the lid. Rosemary came out crying, but her sister never did. And you fly high, and your dreams are all in vain. One moment you are singing, the next you cry in pain. But high above the heavens, on a host of angels' wings, Rosemary's sister will be dancing. Her mother cried all that year, as many others did. She pulled through for a moment now and then, and the people down in Bethnal Street, in the rubble and the slums, swept up their lives and started off again. When tyranny is biting, you do your best to try to stifle all your heartaches till it's safe again to cry. And when at last the darkness clears and the sun comes shining through, you dust it off and start it all anew. And you fly high, and your dreams are all in vain. One moment you are singing, the next you cry in pain. But high above the heavens, on a host of angels' wings, Rosemary's sister will be dancing. There's a teacher in the classroom, the children sit and wait. They're waiting for the bell to take them home. And Rosemary is waiting, she's a child now of her own. She's waiting to collect and take her home. And sometimes in the silence, in the firelight where she sits, her mind goes back to Bethnal Street, the rubble and the bliss. She knows if there's another one, then the end will be complete. I wonder what they'd say in Bethnal Street. And you fly high, and your dreams are all in vain. One moment you are singing, the next you cry in pain. But high above the heavens, on a host of angels' wings, Rosemary's sister will be dancing. Hugh Williams' song Rosemary's Sister. And I bet there's some of you with tears in your eyes now. It's such a powerful song. So that's two like anti-war songs already today. And again, you know, that goes out to all of our friends in Ukraine who are suffering so awfully. Anyway, oh, I'm in a bit of a tiz now. Oh, Mark Wyatt. I didn't mention Mark Wyatt, did I? I mentioned David Walls, didn't mention Mark Wyatt, Mark Schlesinger. So welcome all. Mike Shearer. Hey Mike, we're going to meet you in a few weeks at the Fleur de Lis. Because, yeah, Mike and I are going to a festival. It's been put off for 2 years. It's a folk and doo-wop weekend. And it's basically sort of Fairport Convention, Merry Hell, the Bar Steward Sons of Valdunican, but then somehow they've thrown the darts in as well. And I last saw the darts in 1977, and that was quite interesting. So I'm going to ask them if they remember me. You know, funny enough, I found out somebody else. I can't remember who it was now. Somebody. Oh yeah, my colleague Nick. I was telling him about this weekend, and I said, oh, I last saw the darts in 1977. He says, was that at the Theatre Royal in Norwich? I said, yeah. He said, I was there as well. So how about that? We were both young boys of 17 going to watch the darts. Anyway, onwards. So we get on to our next video now. And, yeah, it's another goodie. So this time, you know, it's Brian Temple, and Brian is going to be doing a set for us in a few weeks' time. He's going to be kicking off our June programs. We are going to do 4 programs in a row to finish the series. So 2 programs in June, 2 programs in July, and they're all going to be international ones. So Brian is in New York, and then that's going to be followed by Joel Raphael, who's in California. Then it's going to be Josie Bello, who is, I think she's in New York as well, actually, but in the suburbs. And then we're going to have Robin James Hurt from Ireland. So we're going to have an international smorgasbord for you for June and July. So here it is. This is Brian Temple, and it's his version of Vincent.
Starry, starry night, paint your palette blue and gray. Look out on a summer's day with eyes that know the darkness in my soul. Shadows on the hills, sketch the trees and daffodils. Catch the breeze and the winter chills in colors on the snowy linen land. Now I understand what you tried to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity, and how you tried to set them free. They would not listen. They did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now. Starry, starry night. Flaming flowers that brightly blaze. Swirling clouds in violet haze reflect in Vincent's eyes of china blue. Colors changing hue. Morning fields of amber grain. Weathered faces lined in pain are soothed beneath the artist's loving hand. Now I understand what you tried to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity, and how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now, for they could not love you, but still your love was true. And when no hope was left in sight, on that starry, starry night, you took your life as lovers often do. But I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. Starry, starry night. Portraits hung in empty halls. Frameless heads on nameless walls, with eyes that watch the world and can't forget, like the strangers that you've met. The ragged men in ragged clothes, the silver thorn of bloody rose, lie crushed and broken on the virgin snow. Now I think I know what you tried to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity, and how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they're not listening still. Perhaps they never will.
So that's Brian Temple and Vincent, the old Don McLean number. I was just saying to Kat when you watching that video, you know, what a wonderful artist Brian. Yeah, what a wonderful artist Brian Temple is, but what a wonderful painter Van Gogh was. It really was absolutely amazing. Well, we need to get on really, don't we? Because I've been talking an awful lot. But I've got some more news for you. Yes, I know the news just keeps coming all the time, doesn't it? I bought a lawnmower, a new lawnmower. Yes, I've gone up market and I've gone really ecologically sound, and I've bought one of these battery operated lawnmowers and spare batteries. So I'm not killing the planet with my petrol fumes when I'm mowing the grass anymore. Not only that, but the whole of the garden has been planted out over the last week or so. All my bedding plants are in. Well, I say all. The first 70, 80 pounds worth are in. And then I'm hoping to go to some of my favourite nurseries as I'm for my lunch breaks every now and again. There's one in Beck Row, and there's another in Moulton St Mary, and they're all so great and brilliant. And I'm hoping my garden's going to be a riot of colour this summer. So I've done this on the guitar before, but not on the banjo guitar. So we'll see how it goes, eh? Oh, my name is Jock Stewart. I'm a canny young man and a roving young fellow am I. So be easy and free when you're drinking with me. I'm a man you don't meet every day. I have acres of land, I've men at command, and I've always a shilling to spare. So be easy and free when you're drinking with me. I'm a man you don't meet every day. So come fill up your glasses with brandy and wine. Whatever it costs, I will pay. So be easy and free when you're drinking with me. I'm a man you don't meet every day. Oh, I took out my dog and him I did shoot all down in County Kildare. So be easy and free when you're drinking with me. I'm a man you don't meet every day. So come fill up your glasses with brandy and wine. Whatever it costs, I will pay. So be easy and free when you're drinking with me. I'm a man you don't meet every day. So be easy and free when you're drinking with me. I'm a man you don't meet every day. A man you don't meet every day, and that's an old Irish song. So, even though his name is Jock Stewart, which is strange, isn't it? But there you go. It just shows because actually the Scots are actually Irish. I don't know if you know that, but yeah, the Scots are actually Irish because the Scotties, which is the tribe that came over to Scotland, were for Ireland. So it's all very confusing. You need to read a history book. It's absolutely fascinating, and it's also why I am very, very distantly related to the Lord, the keepers of the records to the Lord of the Isles. So there you go. And very, very distantly related it is, believe you me. Anyway, enough of me. Let's get on to our main guest for tonight. Now, Ian Francis Osborne. He was active around here with a lovely group called the Osborne Files. Everything was going absolutely fine. And then, would you believe it, he up sticks and left and moved to Spain. It's all right if you can do it, innit, eh? But there he is. He's sitting there watching us tonight, all the way in Spain. But as I said to you earlier, he's an absolute diamond because he has put together this show and saved the day. So I would very much like it if you could maybe afford a shilling or two and donate to his PayPal address, which will be going along the bottom of the screen, somewhere down there-ish, when he's on. So Please enjoy this. It is really actually good. I watched it a few times already. It's Ian Francis Osborne. Take it away.
If the leaves on the tree have fallen, there's still a soft summer breeze. If hope comes from memories, we're so easy to please. Oh my love, it's a sweet thing, this thing that we share, with its echoes of first love, they just hang in the air. They just hang in the air. There's two paths that we've taken, each one is our own, with moments of crossroads, but the bird hasn't flown. Oh my love, it's a sweet thing, this thing that we share, with its echo of first love, they just hang in the air. They just hang in the air. It's a whisper of good morning to start every day. Enjoyment in silence when there's so much we say. Oh my love, it's a sweet thing, this thing that we share, with its echoes of first love that just hang in the air. They just hang in the air. There was the time when the birds would sing about the turns and the changing of things. If there's a reason, I have one that's true. I need a season, it's a season of you. Autumn's for watching, winter's to wait, spring's for the feeling that summer's late. There was the time, not what's the time, when my thoughts, they can cross the line. Is it really a crime? 'Cause I drew the line. If I see the sun, does it make it summertime? Autumn's for watching, winter to wait, spring for the feeling that summer's late. Seasons change, we can be bold. The seasons shift, we can be told. There's an ebb and flow, there's a passage of time. Please don't be long, 'cause I'm waiting in line. There is a reason, I've shown you one that's true. I have a reason, the reason is you. Autumn's for watching, looking for a map for the new ground that he'd found. All he found out was what he'd missed and drew up a shopping list. Never thought that he would find it, however you define it. Pleading eyes seemed to chastise, and we closed our minds, raised our eyes. Self-awareness is a gift, and it's one that he might need. And in a perfect post-ironic twist, he calls on us to assist. I never thought that he would find it, however you define it. Pleading eyes seem to chastise, and we closed our eyes, raised our minds. Wonder why he can't see that there's other ways to be. A citrus bearing fruit, a tree, it's a lemon tree. I never thought that he would find it, however you define it. Pleading eyes seem to chastise, and we closed our eyes, raised our minds. And we closed our minds, we raised our eyes. When you look in my eyes, how deep do you go to seek the places you can see that only we know? There are no truths that we haven't spoken, nowhere lies to hide. There are no rules that couldn't be broken, to be side by side. When I look in your eyes, I see a decade of me, and the lines from my eyes, like the rings in the tree. There are no truths that we haven't spoken, nowhere lies can hide. There are no rules that couldn't be broken, to be side by side. Time will find us, time, my love. Love will find our time. Time will find us, time, my love. Love will find our time. Time will find us, time, my love. Love will find us, time. Time will find us, time, my love. Love will find our time. When we both share a view of a safe place to be, thoughts fall an orderly queue, my refuge, my home. There are no truths that we haven't spoken, nowhere lies to hide. There are no rules that couldn't be broken, to be side by side. Time will find us, time, my love. Love will find us, time. Time will find us, time, my love. Love will find us time, my love. Love will find us time. Time will find us time, my love. Love will find us time. Time will find us time, my love. Love will find us time. Time will find us time, my love. Love will find us time. Time will distance, and it sounds like the rhythm of my heart. Even when we're not together, well, it doesn't feel we're apart. See the shadows fall on my wall, your footfalls are in my hall. Kathy, come home to me. Kathy, come home. Even when you're on a distant shore, your footprints are left in my sand. Even with my arms outstretched, your hand is safe in my hand. See the shadows fall on my wall, your footfalls in my hall. Kathy, come home to me. Kathy, come home. Everything that you did to please, waiting for the creak and the squeak. You're both my lock and my key. See the shadows fall on my wall, your footfalls in my hall. Kathy, come home to me. Kathy, come home. Come home to me. Kathy, come home. Kathy, come home to me. Kathy, come home. till they shed the ground, a bird of praise prayer. Miles and miles of olive green, Andalusian scene, whitewashed walls are whitewashed clean, and the bluest sky I've ever seen. People stare at you, then they say hello in an accent that even countrymen don't know. Open hearts and minds, just like their doors. Century-old traditions running back across the walls. Miles and miles of olive green, Andalusian scene. Whitewashed walls are whitewashed clean, and the bluest sky I've ever seen. Miles and miles of olive green, Andalusian scene. Whitewashed walls are whitewashed clean, and the bluest sky I've ever seen. 1,000 miles away, it's a different world. Red and yellow, green and white, my flags unfurled. Wait for red sky to appear from the blue. Watching sunsets, knowing that it also rises too. Miles and miles of olive green, Andalusian scene. Whitewashed walls are whitewashed clean, and the bluest sky I've ever seen. And I've run out of pale ale, and I feel like I'm in jail, and my music bores me once again. And I've been on a pinball, and I no longer know it all. And they say you never know when you're insane. Got fleas in the bedroom, got flies in the bathroom, and the cat just finished off the bread. And I've been to Soho, and I've read about Monroe, and I wonder, was she really what they said? Had a call from a good friend, come on down for the weekend. Didn't know if I could spare the time. Knew a woman who was crazy about a boy that was lazy, but it didn't work out. They just couldn't make it right. Hey Jude, you were alright. Could have grooved with you all night, but you turned your back on the party game. Mama, if I keep my head clean, would I even have a good dream? Or would I wake up confused just the same? And I've run out of pale ale, and I feel like I'm in jail. Hey Jude, you are alright. Could have grooved with you all night. My feelings are plain. My fears, they're all exposed. They say that love is blind. It's more that love don't mind. If you see what I see, feel the same things as me, then there's nowhere else that you can be but sitting here with me. My stories are too long. I can talk for hours about one song. They say that love just knows. It's more that love can hold its nose. If you see what I see, feel the same things as me, then there's one place that you can be, sitting here with me. I'm as crumpled as a suit. My fashion sense, it's probably mute. They say that love is blind. It's more that your love is kind. see what I see. Feel the same things as me. Then there's only one place you should be. Sitting here with me. Sitting here with me.
Thanks, Ian. Wasn't that a really great set? There's some lovely stuff there, wasn't there? So, the question is, who originally recorded Pinball? Ian and I have just been having a little conversation, and of course we both know who it was. And Brian Provorou. But, Ian was saying that he actually does the voiceover now on Channel 4's, was it Naked Attraction, you said, Ian? Oh, First Dates. Sorry, I haven't a clue what Naked Attraction is, never seen the programme. So, I want to say thank you to Ian, who's really pulled us out of a hole for this week, so thank you ever so much, Ian, for that. I also want to say thanks to Brian Temple for providing us with his video of Vincent, and also Pat Fagan for that lovely song that he provided us with. A big thanks actually to Kat, who's stepped in this week, and she's been sort of behind the cameras and doing the sound and everything. So thanks to Kat, she stepped in, and wish Mike and Alison well. Hope they get over their dose of COVID soon. They better, because we've got a live gig in Cropredy in 2 weeks' time. So look out for that. As I say, we've got David Walls, Bob Carter, Alchemy Acoustic, and Brighter Than, all on the same bill. It's going to be fab and live as well. So anything could happen. As long as I don't lose my trousers, it'll be fine. Mainly, of course, thanks to you all for watching. So take care. We'll play out with our normal number. alive again. I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive again. I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive again. I'm alive again. I'm alive again. Good night, everybody. Remember to stay tuned to the end for the bonus video this week. It's going to be Ben Glover. Until next time, enjoy yourselves. Stay safe. May your gods go with you. Bye now.